this is Hannah from IDA+MOON. Thanks for purchasing a mala making kit. Today I'm going to show you how to make one. In your kit, you should have your gemstones of choice, either vegan suede or real suede, depending what you chose. You should have 7 strands, 3 copper or brass beads, and a really long wax thread. This will be where you're knotting your gemstones on. And I made it extra long so you have room for mistakes, because you may have a few. And then you will need a lighter, scissors, and a bowl. Alright, so go ahead and dump your beads into your bowl. This will be easier to work with. And then take your string and straighten it out. Mine got a little tangled. Alright, and then you're gonna take one end and go ahead and measure out about roughly like 6 to 8 inches, I'd say. And go ahead and do your first knot. Pull it really tight. Then take your other end and you're going to string your first gemstone off. And once you pull it down, just pull it tight. That's what I always do for each one. We're cutting down some trees next door. Alright, and then you're going to do your next knot just on top of the bead. You're going to want to get them really close so there's no spacing between your knots and the bead. And you'll just keep on doing that until you run out. If you're wondering my knotting technique, I'll show you. So I kind of make a loop like so, and then use one finger to kind of rest it behind, and take your other end and pull it through. And then I kind of take the circular part and pinch it together and pull this cord. And I'm also pressing with my nail so it doesn't slip. If you have another technique, you're welcome to do whatever works for you. Okay, so you should be about halfway through. So I'm going to show you if your cord begins to fray at all. That's normal, just kind of pinch the end a little bit. It's waxy, so it'll smush back together. That should work for you. If it gets too bad, you can trim a little bit off. That's why I made it extra long. Hopefully your knotting's going good. Alright, so once you've finished your necklace, you will take each end and lightly pull it. This will stretch the beads out evenly. Don't pull it too hard. And then you'll want to even out your strings. And now we'll be adding our copper or brass beads. So one bead would be the actual amount of a real mala necklace, but I'm going to do 3 because I like that look. So when you do it, you'll kind of want to try to pull your knots through that copper bead. This is where your strand becomes a necklace. And this one has like a weird thing in it, so Okay, so there's mine with 3. Then now we're going to make our tassel. So go ahead and take 6 of your real suede or vegan suede strands, and we're gonna take, actually let's start with 3. So take 3 and kind of find the middle and drape them over your finger. And then you're gonna lay the next 3 right on top. And from here, we're gonna go ahead and attach this to our necklace. So take one end and run it through, and take your other one and do the opposite way. Make sure your copper or brass beads are in the center. Then you're going to tie a knot underneath on the back side. Mine moved a little bit, so you'll just want to straighten them back out. And once you do that, do a double knot. Actually, let's do a triple knot. Okay, and then now we're going to cut this down, leave about maybe a ½ inch or so, and then pinch them together, and then get your lighter. We're going to fuse these together. Wind's blowing it out. Okay, so as it's melting, you'll just keep going. If it catches on fire, just put it out like this, and that will also kind of fuse it together. From there, we're gonna flip it back over, make sure they're all laying flat, like that. And then take number 7 and you're gonna lay it right into the middle of the 3. Leave about that much. You're gonna wrap it around. Now I would go to where you have about 3 wraps on this side, or 4 if you'd like that. Usually do 3. Then go back to your back side, which should look like this, and carefully loosen this bottom one, and you're gonna pull your end through. Then you'll just kind of work it around so you can get it tight. Don't pull too hard, because the real suede's kind of delicate. So you'll just kind of pinch it like that and move it around. Okay, and then the next step is, see, some of these are sticking up a little bit. So you'll just go through and lightly pull each one to tighten. You'll do this to get them all even. Alright. Now you're almost done. So, here's how mine looks. You could keep it really long if you like that look, or I'm gonna cut mine down. So how I do that is I just take it like you would be cutting hair. Just kind of go to the end till you find your shortest one. Then take your scissors. You could cut each one at a time. I'm gonna do all mine at once because I have really sharp scissors. Almost. Then check if they are even. Mine are pretty even. Hold them really tight together, you can tell. All right, now I'm done. So this is the red jasper bead with copper and then a black tassel. Thanks for making them all.